Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is my review for the Queens of R&B, SWV, and Xscape. This is episode 4, honey. We only got 2 more episodes, but so much is going on between the episode. Kandi speak on it. Tasha was live on IG. I'm like, I have to do these as premieres and I can't do them as live because I have to watch everything, get stuff edited down, and all of that. So again, if you're watching this right now, it's a premiere, it's not a live. Also, YouTube is having some kind of glitch that when we're live, it's not telling y'all that we live. It's saying, upcoming. So people ain't able to really know we live. But again, until that's fixed, I'm gonna do a couple premieres. Okay, so again. Thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, y'all, we'll be getting this on Monday, in the afternoon time or whatever. By the time this is up, you should already see my premiere that is for the Speak On It. Okay, the Kandi and Kandi Honey spilled a whole lot of explanations about what happened with Tamar and them, with Tasha and them, and with them and then them. Okay, all the peoples. That will be up. Also, my watch along with Tasha's IG Live will be up too. So make sure to go to my channel, okay, and look for the other videos in case YouTube was being some haters and not letting y'all know your girl got content up, okay? But again, I don't have no lives right now. It'll be premiere, but thank y'all for tuning in nonetheless. But let's get into what we came here to get into. Okay, then y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, okay, make sure that you already subscribe to my channel. Okay, to become a whole what JayBird, and dot. Okay, I love it when y'all subscribe and stuff. Okay, y'all know to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter of the Tur and Tick of the Talk. Please and thank you. Okay, like the video. Just lets YouTube know, hey, we should recommend this person to the broadest part of the world, and that way more people get to see us. So make sure that you are liking your favorite YouTubers, including me, like your fave YouTubers' videos, please and thank you. It's free, it's easy. You have to just click the dang on thumbs up button, and that's it. Okay, comment in the comment section. Okay, it's a conversation. Even on the premiere, it's still a conversation. Okay, and also do what? Hit share. Now look, it is 2:16 in the morning, but I'm here. Okay. Look, I washed my hair, it air dried and curled up, so y'all gonna get what it is. Whew. Okay, it will be up in a bun tomorrow though. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna pop off screen. Anyway, look. I know it's been a whole lot of rigmarole on social media. Everybody have their opinions. People around here trying to separate the groups. Oh, I like SWV. Oh, I like Xscape. Look, I feel like you're gonna like who you like. Like, that's fine. That's fine. Whoever you like, that's cool. No one is telling you to not support SWV. No one is telling you to not support Xscape. Support whoever. Support both. You don't have to be separate. We really don't. Okay, I'm like, girl, social media and fools on the internet, in my opinion, are the ones who have made this show this little discrepancy between Xscape and SWV a bigger matter than what it has to be. But I'm gonna get into that when I talk about Kandi speak on it in a separate video, and we watch Tasha's IG live where she spoke on it too in a separate video. I don't want to have everything together because I don't have the energy right now for a 3-hour live. So I have to do things separately because it's just better for me. Okay. Anyway, let's get into the episode. But look, because Jamie, who team was you on? Is you team Xscape? Is you team SWV? Who's your fave? I am 41. Am I 41? Yep. I am 41. I forgot my age. I am 41 years old. Okay. I remember I was born in 1982, back in the golden days. Okay. I remember SWV. I remember Xscape. I sang both songs in my classrooms in middle school. I was in the back of the room singing Weak. Okay. Back in 90, was it 93? Back in middle school, me and Karla and Kayla and Sydney and all my friends in middle school, we would sit around and we would sing SWV songs. When Xscape came out, we would sing Xscape songs. I feel like I am old enough to where both groups are my loves. I respect both groups. I don't care if one group sold 30 mil, 11 mil, 2 mil, or 5 mil. I also love Christina Milian. She ain't sold million. She may, I don't know. My point is, if you support a group, fine. Fine. I don't need to big up a group because they sold more records. So what? We love folks who ain't sold nothing. People love Kaya, and Kaya ain't sold millions, and she probably sold hundreds of thousands. My point is, people do not need to make discourse where there does not need to be any, and we should not bang anything on who sold more. I love both groups. You can't make me choose. I'ma sing weak and understand it. I'ma sing all the songs. Okay, I love them both. Anyway, okay. Okay. Now we see Coco, and this is something I feel like SW. This is what I will say. I do feel like SWV feels slighted, and because they feel slighted, that is why people are making this a bigger deal. But in my opinion, I don't think they should feel slighted. I don't think anyone meant any harm. And most of the shade we see being thrown around is from SWV. And some things tiny, but it's all in the confessional because people keep forgetting Coco was the one saying, I sold 30 million records. She was the first one to toss around how they were better than Xscape. When I feel like neither one of them is better than the other, they're two separate groups. Some folk love one, some folk love the other. Most folks should love both. I don't think there needs to be separation, but we have to also acknowledge SWV has the most upsetness in them based on what social media was saying, on how they felt too. But I feel like if you can't handle someone wanting to have a business conversation, then are you really about your business? Because when someone says, I'm not shading y'all, it's not nothing, I'm just trying to talk the business of it all. I want to have a business conversation because me and my group may think some kind of way. We need to speak up for ourselves. Why would you not want, if SWV wanted to be headliners and Xscape said no, would y'all be pissed at them? No, y'all would say one group wants what they want. They spoke it. Someone needs to have a conversation. I just don't want SWV feeling like anyone is downing them. I don't want SWV to feel like anyone questions their legacy, their greatness, because I'm not. I don't think Xscape is. But we see people questioning Kandi's voice. We see people shading, but they only sold 7 million. I ain't sold not 9 million. Not now. So I can't on somebody who sold 7. Xscape, SWV last 2 albums went door knocker, which is nothing. So the stuff they've done recently don't sell. So is we gonna knock them for that? No. They are still legendary artists. If they do one more album and it goes door knocker, which is nothing, they are still SWV. I just want more folks to stop trying to make it be a competition between the two groups. That's my thoughts. Anyway, Coco and Taj up here doing yoga. Was it yoga? I don't know. Either yoga or working. It was working out. Okay, and they're discussing what happened in the meeting with all the ladies. Okay, after we want a headline or whatever. And what we gonna do? Girl, I don't know. Now, Taj bring it up how much better currently her bond is, her relationship is with Coco. Because back in the day, girl, no. She said back in the day, if Coco was pissed at me, everybody was pissed at me. If Coco wasn't talking to me, then no one talked to me, okay? Because I would just be lonely. The fact that Taj is talking about what she went through in a group back in the day But also they've had issues over the years. I'm like, they ain't no better than Escape is just now we're seeing this stuff because it's on TV. But Taj is also talking about basically Coco used to be Tasha. The ego of it all and feeling like she's the voice. And when she don't want to be bothered, she isn't bothered. But now that they're older, they've been through all that stuff, they need his money, they round here getting along. Okay. And I'm not, well, that's a great thing because they communicate now. And the kicker is, Xscape as a foursome, they do not communicate. But not Coco, but Kandi, Tamika, and Tiny communicate. Okay. So sometimes you remove one person, pluck them out, and let them go about their business. Go about their business. Okay. Now, they both agree. We need a co-headline. I agree. For this one show, yes, they should co-headline. I think people keep forgetting. Production, in my opinion, told SWV, hey, it'll be like Versus. They pitched SWV an idea of what it would be to do this show based on them doing Versus, and y'all can get a tour together and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So they had in their mind what producers pitched them in the beginning. We all know producers is messy. We know that. And the fact that each person keeps saying it was supposed to be about a tour. It was supposed to be about a tour. This show was supposed to be about, we can do this one show, and if it goes well, we can do a tour, have all these cities, a tour with SWV and Xscape. In my opinion, for this one show, cool. Yes, let's go headline. I don't see issue with that. But if the conversation is, okay, but once we go forward, we want top billing, I still feel like it's okay to have that conversation. I just don't know if SWV got that point. I really think it's a miscommunication based on people being upset that something was brought up that shocked them. That's all I'm saying. And then when Kenny brought it up and Coco and Lily left, then no one was able to talk because they was pissed. I'm just saying. But again, Coco and Ty saying we think we should all co-headline. Okay. We worked with groups in the past. It was great. Had a good time. And when Coco said, well, I think Xscape should take a note from In Vogue. Okay, well, they 7 million records. Again, Coco tossing shade at Xscape for selling 7 mil. But y'all on the same show. Y'all was on Versus. I don't like Coco tossing shade at Xscape about how many records they sold because I love them both. Just saying. So let's not say, well, Kandi said this and Tiny said that, but no one is saying, but damn, Coco said they only saw that many. Even if it's a fact, it still is being said as shade. Because if you respect us as artists, don't bring up how many records I sold when we both touring making millions. Lauryn Hill been touring for years off one album alone. Now she may have sold more records than whoever, but she did one. Lauryn Hill has been touring and making her way from her one solo album. We don't knock Lauryn Hill. She's a legend in this game. So I'm like, leave people alone. In the shade of the shit, okay? We said a quick little meeting with Lily and that manager. I don't trust that manager. I feel like, is he hiding from somebody? Full beard, hat. I can't point that man out of lineup. I need that man to shave his beard, take his hat off. I need to see his face. I don't know who that man is. Can we trust him? Y'all think we can trust him? Y'all, you better not be stealing their money. Anyway, Lily and the man talk. Okay, now look, Lily, like, I just need people to know that SWV will always be my priority. However, I want to be able to do other things. I want to have multiple streams of income. Honey, in this world, in this atmosphere, in this economy, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or however many streams of income you can get. Okay, so it's smart. She wants to do this book. This book about sister hot PUSSY. I have never known how many times people can say PUSSY on TV. I'm like, sis, is pussy not a vulgar word? I don't like you only should say the P word when you're fucking. You hear me? I don't, when I have random conversations with my friends, we don't just be saying the P word. I'm like, she just keeps saying the word pussy. I was confused. But I'm like, I guess, what I'm saying? I don't mind her wanting to be an authoress, her want to write books. She should. Okay, when she said when SWV broke up the first time that she was like a homeless car, I would also want to make sure I have more than one stream of income. Because stop, if Coco lose her voice, if Coco's throat just falls on the ground and cannot be picked up and fixed, Taj and Lily is shit out of luck. Okay? Because no tea, no shade. Can either one of them sing Coco's lines? We know that Tiny and Tamika can sing Tasha's part. However, I'm not sure that Lily and Taj could cover Coco's vocals if Coco's throat fell on the ground. I don't know what would happen. I just don't. So again, girl, write them books. Okay, write them books. Now they also become, oh my God, the meeting was so crazy. It was blah 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 blah. People have to leave their egos at the door, whatever, put egos to the side so we can have a great show. This could be historical. I feel like everyone can put their egos to the side and have a conversation. People who get mad at someone bringing up something they want to do, then you don't want to have a conversation to even see, well, what's your point? What's your motives? Oh, okay, well, let's talk. Let's see. Yes, I agree. No, I don't. But to not listen causes more discourse than listening. I'm just saying. I want to see them on tour. I want to see both groups be forever and ever remembered as the legends they are. Okay? Because I don't care what nobody say. They both are great groups. Get out my face with any other foolishness. Okay? Taj and Tamika meet up because Tamika and Taj are working on like the design of the sets. How the show gonna look. Okay, it was a great conversation. They have a cool friendship or whatever. Look, Taj on the show is very zen. She's the one who can kind of mix and mingle with anybody, and whenever she's around, whoever we feel like has like when she's around and Tasha, when her and Tasha were talking or whatever, Tasha don't seem like such a bitch. She still seems like she's faking something and she lying. Okay? But Taj has this kind aura that I love. Taj can also be a bit messy on social media. I won't say messy. I'll say, does she be trying to be funny? She may be clueless about the shade being thrown by herself. I don't know. My point is, I like Taj, and I like when she meets up with the ladies, okay? But again, her and they meeting up to discuss the show, what people can wear, who likes to wear what the set can look like. We bring in some horses. It can be a whole interactive thing, like this, like that, or whatever. Now, Tamika brings up how she never was the one who would be a part of the creative team because back in the day, Tasha did it or whatever, and then recently once they came back together with Tasha and Kandi, but she's happy to be around here, just trying something different, being more responsible, being more hands-on with the group dynamic, what goes on. I'm like, come on now, girl, get it. Look, ain't nothing wrong with growing up and growing out. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. But again, we see them meet up later on too. They just looking at the set. Now the fact the man like, look, Tamika, Taj, we have a budget. We cannot go over the budget. They're like, we have horses. Can we have real rain? Can the rain fall down on me? Can the water stump up like if horse? I was like, girl, where did you talk? No, y'all can't know. When you do a tour, What costs the most is producing the tour. So what you really want to do is get the most stuff for the least amount of money. Okay, plan an amazing show, but not want to have everything because that costs. If yo, let's say if they paying you, not paying you, if the ticket sales is 4 mil, just throwing out a number. Okay, if the ticket sales add up to $4 million, you do not want to have to pay 3 million for production. Okay, you do not want your production costs to be too close or overly so of ticket sales because at that point you're not making no money. Okay, now we then see all the girls meet up. Now this is the first time they met up since the whole debacle the last damn time. Okay, and they meet up at Tasha's con. Taj, and girl Taj and Coco who are staying in Atlanta while basically filming the show. This is where she's staying. Okay, look, Taj was the one who got the food. Taj literally had like pieces of ham, pieces of meat, like lunch meat. Cause she had no bread, she had no cucumbers, she had no celery thing, she had no. I'm like, you ain't got no charcuterie. Girl, she didn't have no charcuterie board, no snacks. I was like, don't y'all ever let Taj be the one to do nothing. I'm like, girl, those are the things, pieces of ham. Ain't no cheese with it. And then I'm like, it's like 5 pieces. It's 8 of y'all. Well, no, it's 8 of the man. Y'all, they can get 1 piece of meat and roll it up, and that's it. Girl, Todd, you can't be that cheap. No, ma'am. Anyway, they all get there. Now that man sitting there, he is like the production person who Xscape usually works with. Okay. Now in hindsight, I want to bring up he works with Tasha setting up stuff. He came with Tamika this time. Okay. Now before everybody got there, Coco said to Tasha, I need everybody. I need Xscape to come in here with a positive attitude, okay? Or we do not have to work together, okay? SWV can keep working like we've been doing without Xscape. Girl, okay? Go work. I'm telling y'all, people is really ignoring the shade that Coco is tossing in the confessionals because y'all are fixated on being pissed with Kandi. I don't get it. And no one's mad at Tiny, who was the one that said we got more followers than them. No one cussing Tiny ass out, but I'm gonna leave that be. Anyway, they all get there. They talk a little bit. And Coco like, hold on. Is we co-headlining or not? Because y'all up here is talking or whatever about sex and stuff. Is we co-headlining or not? Because we not co-headlining it. I don't know what to do. Now everyone looking around like, I don't know. Because no one has had a conversation since last time. Tasha. Solo deal Tasha. Say, you know what? Let's just go headline. Okay, we'll go. They was like, what the fuck? That bitch barely in the group. Kandi brings up how I can't believe she said it. First of all, my group told me they felt like we should headline. Okay? But I thought that. I said, I'm sure Kandi did not just say something for her own benefit. I think Kandi was talking on behalf of the group. Why? Because they did not have at that point a manager. So Kandi brought up the thing to be discussed. We'll get into that and the Kandi speak on it. That's up too. Okay. So again, but she's like, I'm not gonna fuss about it or whatever. Period. Okay, fine. So then again, they're gonna go ahead. Okay. So Tamika starts tossing out ideas about the stage, the show, the plan. The whole time Tasha has a whole stank look face. Like, I was like, man, shut up. She then said in her confessional, she's never done that before. Because she be barely in the studio. She never did that before. That was my job. You know what I'm saying? So I guess she took that from me, just like she took our sisterhood. I was like, girl, shut up. Where her money? Okay, where her money? You worried about the wrong thing. Now everybody see Tasha with the stank face, okay? But Kandi like, you know what? Tasha upset because you can tell she pissed because she always was the one. I was like, girl, we can see it. We can see it. However, it was late production. Even though Tasha was being shady with her looks. She was looking shady when the lady was, oh, that's a good idea, Tamika. Oh, that's nice. She seemed jealous. And I don't know why, because she don't even want to be in the group. You don't even go here. You don't even go here. And to me, this whole episode, Tasha was showing her true motives. Messiness. Deceitfulness. Jealousy. Because why are you upset that your sister is helping plan the show? A show that you have barely even agreed to until today. You thought, oh, I could just not say nothing and they could not move on past me. No, ma'am, you in that weird ass wig need to shut up. Anyway, so it was a productive meeting. They're gonna co-headline their plans. Okay, Tiny and Lily go work on the wardrobe. Okay, the song list we worked on by Tasha, Kandi, and Coco. I said, ooh, that's gonna be messy. And then they'll all have to find a choreographer. Okay, so cool. Now when Kandi and Tasha and Coco's son, come together to talk, I say, you know what? God was trying to tell me something. Because had that been me in that meeting, and Tasha was acting as uncooperative, rude, and just a nuisance, I mean, I would have just slapped her. Psh, real fast. Because, well, no, I don't condone violence. I would have at least put her out of my studio, okay? Girl, I'm like, get out of my face. Now, Kandi was like, we came in here having a conversation. It was good energy. And then here comes Tasha. Here come Tasha. Now, they have to pick, because a set list means you want the songs to flow. You don't want it to be like empty, empty space or whatever. You don't want to slow things down. You want to be a seamless. It's the same thing as planning the album. The songs have to effortlessly flow from one to the next, okay? So that's what they're trying to do. So Tasha say, what feels so good is one of our, our up songs. It's our only up song, okay? You know what I'm saying? We don't have any up songs. I'm like, who comes to a meeting to discuss the two groups putting together all their songs and you are already down talking your own group? Tasha showing her motives from the gate all day. And I was like, you know what? Okay. Coco then said, we don't want anybody falling asleep. I was like, but both groups have slow songs that we love. SWV and Xscape are not fast tempo artists. They both have slow songs and fast songs. But they all have songs that I'm like, who said, what kind of bullshit is this? I am confused. Okay. So they bring up how they should do for SWV. They should do week, anything, and I'm so into you. Kandi said, well, yeah, we should also do just kicking it, who can I run to and understanding. So she then mentions the song, Is the Arms of the One You Love. Run to the arms of the one. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how Tasha don't much like that song, but they perform it a lot, when they perform it. And she like, so Tasha, what you think? I don't know. I ain't thought about it. I was like, so you came to the meeting to work on a set list, but you haven't put not nan thoughts, not nan brain cell. We put not an iota of energy into thinking about any of the songs, none of them, but Kandi's issue. Even Coco like, oh, look, this is crazy. It is. I am uncomfortable. The tension between Kandi and Tasha. Now we do now know a lot was cut out of that scene. I guess the back and forth between Tasha and Tamika and Tasha and Kandi. But I'm getting to that. I won't speak on it. But we still see Kandi asking her, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Even Coco said, well, girl, have you thought about anything? And the whole time Tasha asks, I don't know. I ain't thought about it. I haven't put any thought into it. I have a lot going on. Then why you here? Why be here? Again, she was around here causing discourse from the beginning. Because in my opinion, had they spent less time waiting on Tasha and Tamika to mend whatever, or Tasha to just be cooperative, a lot more could have gotten done. And to me, it would have been less drama in general. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that be. But people need to understand that she was on some bullshit. You hear me? On some complete bullshit. Period. And I don't know who don't believe it, but Tasha be on some complete bullshit. She don't want to be in the group. You can see that she is consistently showing her true motives. We then see Kandi go and meet up with Don Juan. Okay, we know Don Juan is the GM of her company, and they're great friends. But first, hey y'all, like the video. Like the video. Because liking is always the thing to do. So Kandi meets up with Don Juan to basically vent about the BS going on between Tasha and the group. Okay. And it's drama. And most of it centers around Tasha. She brings up how they had the whole meeting for the Setlist and how Tasha just did not want to help at all. She won't answer no questions or whatever. She just been difficult. And you're like, what's her point? Like, what's the reason? Why? Like, what is she trying to accomplish? And Kandi said, well, she ain't told us yet, but said she has a solo deal for a gospel album. So she's trying to do a solo thing. Okay. And then she keeps telling us how she don't know if she wants to choose us. So it's just some bullshit. And Don, wow, that's crazy. Look, first of all, gospel is a whole different ball game. They don't accept you just because you can sing. Or even say she's like a whole new artist. She don't have any content out. So how does she know that didn't work? And that's crazy. And that's the gotcha. I feel like no one cares that Tasha wants to do a gospel album. No one has an issue with that. It's the fact that she's sneaking and doing it. She's not really telling anyone. And even though in that PSA she did, she said initially it was supposed to be a duo with her and Tamika. I still feel like no one would have cared about that. No one would have cared about that either. It's the fact that you're still going about this solo gospel album in such a sneaky dicky way, and you're being so mean and dismissive and just uncooperative to your group mates. It's proof that you were trying to hide it. Otherwise, you would just say, hey, I'm working on this and I don't have time, and that's why I'm so standoffish. But no, she's purposefully trying to be included on the show because she wants to promote herself being a gospel artist, but not want to be with her group mates because she's only talkative with Rocky and Tosh, and that's it. And even though she keeps talking about how much her and Coco be talking, we ain't see her and Coco have not near one-on-one conversation yet. Anyway, Kandi brings up how Rocky has been trying to help Tasha for years get a solo deal. Okay. And now all of a sudden that the spotlight is back on the group, he or she, well, he and she, okay, Rocky and Tasha, are using that to get her a deal. And we all said, yep, that's exactly what's going on. She's only showcasing stuff For her solo stuff, she's not showing herself. She ain't went to no rehearsals with the girls, no meet, nothing. The only time we see her is when she's working on stuff for her solo project. So anyone who thinks, oh no, the group is just an odd. No, Tasha helped create extra tension to create extra bullshit. So she then has a reason to leave the group, not knowing this show will show her in the worst way. And Kandi says she always uses us as a safety net. Okay? And Don Juan said, look, first of all, she's only been nice to you because she know y'all make the most money as a foursome, on the tour as a group. Okay? And the attention that she get, or that the group, the people get, basically, from Kandi and Tiny, who have built brands, they're very visible, is a good thing for them to be connected to that. And while people want to say, well, no, they songs be streaming, they sold 30 million in the 90s, and don't nobody care about Kandi and Tiny having people need to understand promoters, brand people, they want to book people who they think people want to see, and they can see the following of them. That may not be, amazing, but that's the day we live in. That is. It is. I mean, no tea, no shade. And the fact that both Kandi and Tiny are household names, separate from the group, they've built themselves to be brands, to do deals. That is a part of their stuff. So people do want to work with Kandi. People do want to work with Tiny. Not that many people is reaching out to work with Tasha. No tea, no shade. Not that many people are reaching out to work with Tamika, Solo Dolo. You know what I'm saying? Not on the level of what Kandi and Tiny just built it up to be. That ain't a shade to nobody. They do still tour the threesome now. That's fine. Even SWV, they tour and they do their old songs. Ty said before, they not trying to make no new music. Why? They can't sell. They can't sell new music. They can tour their old shit. That ain't no tea, no shit. All I'm saying is the world we live in today is a bit different. It's not fair? No. But we're not going to act like Kandi and Tiny has not built themselves up to be a brand, and people know them. And once Bravo was around here with Kandi on the show for 15 years, they have given her all these spin-off shows. This is her second spin-off show with her group. I'm just saying. But Don Juan said, look, you should not deal with anybody who treats you as an option. And Kandi brought up how, at the end of the day, Tasha don't want to deal with us. I agree. She don't. At all. And Kandi has a right, the group has a right to be pissed with Tasha. There's a quick little scene with Taj, Coco, and Coco's son, Jalen. Look, the reason I don't care about this that much is because this is a 6-episode show. Let that boy do what he want to do. We're not gonna see him do shit in the next 2 episodes. So I almost don't care. But what I like was Coco and Ty talking to him or whatever. He don't want to go back to. He does not want to go back to dental school. Ty said, "Look, let me tell you something. Okay, I left college. I left college because the group took off. And when the group broke up, because of your mama, that's what I would say. Because of your mama, when the group broke up, I had no backup plan. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a plan B, period. So even if you do not want to go back to dental school right now, you need to have something to do in case your plan A don't work out, in case the music thing don't work out. Figure it out, okay? She brought up how when Coco left, her and Lily became yesterday's trash, but they had Coco. This Coco was Tasha. Leave that be. But she said, in her confession, how when Coco left the group, me and Lily became yesterday's trash because they had the voice, they had Coco. Okay, I ended up working some, at a little office or whatever for $9 an hour, answering phones after being in the whole group singing. Because why? The lead singer left and left us shitless. If Coco Throat falls out, Taj and Lily again, we add out. So hopefully Taj has a backup plan too. Or is she saving good money? Because we don't know how long it's gonna be that Coco's gonna be around here performing. Just saying. So we see two things. We see Xscape not performing, they're practicing. They're having rehearsals. Okay. Now Tasha, of course, ain't there. We see the three, Kandi, Tamika, Tiny, DJ A1, who was the DJ, and then they're two. Nothing. They think they're tour manager or their road manager. I can't think of what it is. But they're working for. They're rehearsing for a show they have coming up. Just the fourth. Well, this is supposed to be the fourth. And Tasha ain't there. Tasha's not been responding to the phone call. They don't know where Tasha is or what Tasha doing. But can be like, where Tasha? We have this show. We have to rehearse. Where she at? Where she at? Where she at? Okay, they ask the road manager, hey, is Tasha coming? I don't think she comes today. No, okay. But will she come to the show? I think so. When the road manager, tour manager person don't know if the fourth member is coming, that's an issue. People don't get that. That's an issue. Like when Kandi chose to not be in the group, they knew she wasn't in the group. She said, I'm good. Do your thing. Leave me be, bitch. Once they came back to the foursome, they usually was aware of what I want a coney dog, y'all. Why? Girl, 3 of I'm not ignoring her. My point is, she is not responding. She's leaving them in limbo. Like, I may be there, I may not be there. I don't know. Okay. And can't be like, I'm over this shit. I'm over it. Okay. Because first of all, you should have to be here. It's bullshit. Because the manager then said, well, she should be, might be, probably is coming to perform at the show. But we're going to need y'all to do a mic check for her because she's not coming to sound check. Oh, so you not coming to rehearsal. You not coming to sound check. But we have to expect that you're going to show up for the show. We have to practice. If you ain't here, bitch, we have to do something, okay? And Kandi told to be containing, well, look, y'all have to practice Tasha parts. Because if she don't show up, we have to be ready. Because if not, we're going to look stupid. And that's the gotcha. When it's a 4-part harmony song or whatever, people have to know what part they have to sing. So Tasha is full of shit, okay? And Kandi, like, look, we have to stop allowing her to put us on hold and to make us just be at the whim of what she wants to do. We should not be waiting for her and figuring out what she wants to do. That's stupid. We should set rules from the gate and let that be that. Okay, be here. Look, being in a group is hard because you have to figure out which battles do you want to fight, which battles do you want to leave alone, and when do you put your foot down? Like, I need you to be on time for the show. We can't keep being late. Tasha, we can't keep waiting on you. We can't keep doing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes fighting that just is tiring. I'm tired. Kandi tired of that shit. She's tired of not saying shit about Tasha's rude ass behavior at the 4th fucking member. Okay. Anyway, if you can't come to sound, you can't show up. Fuck you. Okay. I don't get how y'all not upset. Okay. She treat us like shit. Like she treat us like we the pips. And we the pips. Okay. And Tiny's like, well, what you saying? What you want to do about it? Tiny know exactly what Kandi's saying. I think she agreed. We need to say together, hey, Tasha can't come. If you don't come to the rehearsal and sound check, you can't perform. And if you can't respond to us, you can't be around here. Get out of my face, okay? So Tiny's like, what you saying? Just say it. Just say it, okay? And Tamika was like, I usually wouldn't say nothing. I would usually be here defending my sister. But Kandi's right. Tasha's wrong. It is, okay? Girl, we see them still before, we see them still rehearsing, and we see, Tamika doing we see Tamika doing type of parts, and her saying how, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a different part. It's a lot. It's a lot. However, I think I'm doing good. And we've seen them as three. We've heard Tamika sing Tasha parts. She sounds great. And I like the fact that she's kind of made it her own. She's not really verbatimly sounding just like Tasha. She's hitting the notes in her own voice, which is great. You know what I'm saying? And that probably takes a little bit of stress off her to know that I don't have to keep sounding just like my sister, but I have my own amazing voice. And so I can still hit them notes and you know what I'm saying, and do my thing. Okay. So again, if you can't be a participant, get the fuck around here. Okay. Lastly, we see freaking Frack around here having a conversation. First of all, I'm gonna need her to get look, people. If you're gonna get a blonde wig, I'm gonna need the edges to not look crunchy. I don't know what paste she has that wig taped down with, but her edges look crunchy, like chicken. Okay, it look like fried chicken. Girl, don't do it. Just stop. I don't like it. And bald headed Rocky, tell them bald head lies. Okay, so Tasha and Rocky at their house. Okay, and she's talking about how excited she is that she's actually signing a solo deal to do a solo song or album for inspirational gospel music. If y'all don't see that she showed her true motives by not showing up, by sitting around here, with Baldy Gonzalez, by sitting around here in that bad wig that looked dry, looked ate out at the edges. She round here trying to use this show to promote her. That's all. That's what it is, okay? So Rocky brings up how, also her deal, she'll own her master. She brings up how when she was singing before, we did, that's great to have ownership. I didn't have that before I was singing for pennies on a dollar. Now Rocky then said, because she's all happy and oh my God, solo deal, solo deal, solo deal, solo deal, solo deal, solo deal, solo deal. She was happy, ecstatic, okay? And Rocky asked her, what does this mean for the group in Xscape? Now we see, Xscape performing without her. Well, things have not been working out in the group. They've been coming against me and coming against you and coming against mama. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to do things for me on my own. And we then see her sit there and she signed a contract. And so she signed her solo deal on the show for her worker group. Girl. I just don't understand. I feel like, again, nobody has an issue with the fact that she has a great voice, that she has not been able to make a solo career happen in the past 30 years. No one is negating how great her voice is. No one is doing it. No one is wondering if Rocky is such a great manager, why she has not been able to do anything solo-wise for the past 25 years. No one's asking that. No one. No one cares or wants to hinder her from singing solo. Excuse me. The issue everyone has is how she went about doing it. That's it. How you went about it was an issue. And you're up here hugging that damn husband of yours because you done signed a damn solo deal. And the whole time I'm thinking, why y'all walls so bare? Is that an Airbnb? Is it? Did y'all paint them walls with that glittery paper with Tasha money? I'm talking with Tamika money. Did Tamika money spend that, go on that couch? She's sneaky. She is sneaky deaky. And she really has people feeling like that people are questioning and are acting like she can't be a solo artist. And that isn't anyone's point. I think the most point we have is for the past 25 years, ain't nobody stopped her from trying to do music. She has continually over the years tried to go solo, and it hasn't happened because God don't bless mess. I mean, sometimes the devil make you think they blessing you and it's God, but it be the devil. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. God don't bless mess. And Tasha acts innocence. Tasha acts like she's never done anything wrong. That's my issue with Tasha. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. Okay. Make sure to go back to my page to speak on it. That Kandi did, I reviewed that. Taj Live, I did that. Y'all to see that up on my channel ASAP. If you go to my channel now, one or two of them is there. Okay. I'm gonna say that. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning. Do not forget to do a couple things to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and on Twitter and TikTok. Okay, like the video. So subscribe, like, comment, share, and have a good day. Happy Monday. I gotta go. I love you all. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.